All righty. Hey. Good morning and Happy New Year. Yay. Yes, I am the Lavender Lady Diana Clarion. This is Coffee with Lavender, even though we don't have the coffee cup here. And we've got a nice crew this morning. Or, well, I don't know. Is it morning? I mean, this is noon. So,
I more dispute the nice part, but okay.
okay. Yeah. And we have the one, the only, the brilliant, the beautiful Kate Farr, Bionic Dance. Good morning, dear. How are you? Happy New Year.
Yeah, I guess it's New Year. The happy part is still in flux, but yeah, New Year. No, I'm all right. In a little bit of haven't exercised in far too long muscle pain, but there's a new pack out for Dance Dance Revolution, Beat Saber. Like they finally realized they don't need to just have EDM and techno and house and shit. And
Okay.
it's what I call the Georgie Cooper pack, even though there's no Bon Jovi on it, because it's all like Steppenwolf and Guns N' Roses, and hell, there's some Nirvana on there. I don't
Oh
like Smells Like
my.
Teen Spirit, but it's a very fun Beat Saber level. So I mean, that's been fun, even though my butt hurts a little bit. But yeah, things are all right. I'm realizing it's going to be a lot more work to transfer over to Blender from 3ds Max because, well, it doesn't have import capabilities for 3ds Max, or if it does, it's really well hidden, which means I'm going to have to either change all of my old Lightquench Redshift models over to some other format and then import it into Blender, or they've hidden the 3ds Max import option really, really well.
Oh my. That that two-step import sounds like you could end up with some troubles.
Undoubtedly, I'm probably going to lose all of my texture mapping, and even if I don't, I'm almost certainly going to lose all of the character rigging. And
Oh
even if I don't
no.
lose that, it's still just going to be a giant pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So hopefully, I can figure out
Sorry.
something to do with that because I want to keep animating, obviously. But
Obviously.
I mean, so life is both good and getting complicated at the same time.
Jeez, I don't know. Hopefully things will go a little better. And we have with us as well the one, the only, the brilliant, the beautiful Mage Grey Wolf. Hello, my love. How are you? How are you? Happy New Year.
Hey, yeah, Happy New Year. Like I said, I got drunk last night, so I was on a live stream. Hope I didn't make an ass out of myself.
That sounds like fun.
And of course, some neighbor on the street across from me, he was blaring music so loud I could hear it in my back bedroom all night into the morning. It wasn't even good music either.
Okay, so it wasn't Beethoven.
No, it wasn't Beethoven.
I think it's pronounced Beethoven.
Okay.
And I
Uh,
had to get up and do stuff.
Well, yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about life. You've got to do stuff.
Well, I got half of a garden tour filmed, so I'll just do the other half
Ooh.
in the afternoon and record my routine with the chickens.
like some sort of dance number.
Yeah, the choreographed step one,
I don't
step
know. I
two.
mean, I don't know what a routine with the chickens would look like.
Basically,
Like some sort of horror story, to be honest.
basically what I do: feeding them, giving them treats, letting them run around the yard.
Oh, do they run around the yard with their heads cut off?
No,
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, not
Um,
interested anymore. No, I'm kidding.
and surprise, surprise, wonderful surprise we have with us also the one, the only, the brilliant, the beautiful Mom Nato. Hello, my dear. Happy New Year. Good to
Uh,
see you. It's been too long.
yes, Happy New Year, everybody. I'm still waking up. Uh, it was fun putting the new my motherboard and stuff in my new case. Uh, Took me about 8 hours to get everything fully put in and everything up and running. So much fun.
Oh my, oh my. You
But
end up
I like my
crying.
case.
Yeah, you end up crying. I often end up crying when I'm assembling a machine.
Well, getting the machine in wasn't the worst part because you tear apart your old tower, put everything into a new tower, and then you have to hope and pray you haven't fucked something up. And
Yeah.
I having Windows 10 is new for me. I'm not used to using it as far as when you're installing stuff. So when if I ever have to put another hard drive in, I know disconnect everything except the C drive and hope and pray it works well. 'Cause that was frustrating.
If you ever get the opportunity to upgrade to Windows 11, I suggest not taking it.
No, I don't want to.
I don't know what the hell they were thinking with that UI, but oh my gosh, someone was stupid.
Oh, wait a minute. So you got 11?
Yeah, well, I had no choice on some of my machines, and it absolutely blows. They took away so much of the start menu functionality that I use all the time. And I don't know, like, the only thing I can think is that they're trying to make the PC experience more like being on a phone, which my world is going backward.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me because it seems that everything's going in the direction of a phone. And so I just don't go for that.
Well, they're even referring to programs now as apps.
Yes.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And I'm like, you guys are trying to dumb down my PC experience for some reason, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
I
and they
wouldn't
talk-
mind if it wasn't a dumbing down, but it is. It totally
Okay.
is.
Kate,
They
I
talk-
don't know. I've got let me copy this link for you.
What?
Create a folder on your desktop,
Hmm.
a new folder on your desktop, and then name it what I'm going to put into the chat, the private chat.
Okay.
And that restores a lot of the functions that you stuff that you might be missing. Not necessarily the start screen, but
Well,
stuff.
everything I'm missing is on the start screen, though.
This restores functions that are missing.
Okay. Well, which one?
Name it that.
All right.
Let me look. Hold on. Let me open that up. A friend showed me this. You get things like your administrative tools, autoplay, color management, credential manager, date and time, devices and printers,
Yeah, none of that's
ease
what
of
I.
access center.
No, see, the stuff that's missing is being able to organize all of my programs in the start menu into handy categories. That's the part that's missing, that's
Okay.
pissing me off. That should still be
Ah.
there.
Well, okay. Well, this has program and features in it. It has a lot of stuff that has been slowly disappearing.
Well, I'll give it a look, but I don't know. I'm not sure it's going to do what I need.
It also includes taskbar and navigation.
How do we not?
So-
I swear we already have that. I guess I'm confused. Like, a lot of the stuff you're talking about doesn't sound to me like it's stuff that's missing.
Well, it's stuff that might be difficult to find that you have to dig really deep to find.
Oh no, there's functionality that they took out that I need back.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, I'm looking it up, and apparently, to change things back to looking like Windows 10, you need to go into the registry.
No, they took that out too. They found out people were doing it and put a stop to it. It doesn't work anymore.
Really?
Really?
So there goes the neighborhood. Stool's here.
Oh darn.
Hello, Stool.
How you doing, buddy? Long time no see, it seems like.
Happy New Year. Oh my. we're getting the year started off right. Actually, I should try to start the year off with a coffee.
Mm.
I had my coffee.
Yeah, actually, come to think of it, like I've already chugged all of that Red Bull I got for birthday and Christmas. I should make coffee too.
Oh my, oh my.
My brain
Yeah.
is sufficiently caffeinated.
I mean, to be fair, all of that Beat Saber I was playing earlier today did wake me up just a smidge, but
Okay. Yeah, I hadn't had, okay, let's try this again. I had not made coffee in a couple days. Have I made coffee since I came home from hospital? I don't
come
think
to
I
think
have.
of it, I think I'm out of non-dairy creamer too.
Oh my.
I may have to actually use milk.
Oops.
Bum bum bum.
Yeah, I know, right?
What a scary thought.
Oh,
Stool would like to know, Kate, if you are wearing the correct uniform to fix your pooter.
I keep telling him if he wants me wearing uniforms, he's going to have to buy them for me with his own money.
Does he have any of his own money?
Unfortunately, just milk wouldn't work for me with coffee because it's the sweetness I need, not the milk.
Well, that's what sugar is for. But
I
even so,
know.
I use the milk to kill the bitterness because I can't handle that.
Oh,
You know,
Shadow Kitty started.
Although it doesn't handle the bitterness in my heart. No, I'm kidding. But yeah.
Oh my, we've got the crowd straggling in here in various states of disrepair. How you doing, Shadow Kitty?
Ooh, there's a thingy here. Sorry, I'm playing a game and I just got stuff. I like stuff when they give me stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, an object. I like objects.
Exactly. No, Mage and I have played the same game, and that absolutely when your minions pick something up, the head minion says that he's like, "Ooh, an object. I like objects."
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I think this one's going to increase my mana ability, but I'm not sure. Yep.
Oh,
That's exactly what it did. Xander, stop that.
scraped my knee the last time I fell. I was actually in one of those situations where it was literally, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Was this your old Wen thing?
Yeah, huh? Yeah, this is the thing that scares the shit out of me. I'm afraid that one of these days I'm going to have to go to a home.
Yeah, well, you were afraid to go to the doctor in the first place, so I don't want to hear it.
And you still have that offer from Purple.
What?
Purple made that offer for you to go live. That's got to be better than going into a home, innit? I know you don't want to leave where you're living, but
a home.
hmm?
That doesn't preclude a home. That just makes it easier for the people nearby to shove me into one.
Oh, for crying out loud. You know no one here is buying that for a second, right?
No, you're going to take it for free.
Ay.
Oh, my. I am stubborn. You know that I am stubborn.
Yeah, but it's going to cost you a heck of a lot more than just, mild irritation, isn't it?
Oh, God, I'm old. I am old.
So, my parents sent me an Amazon gift card, and I can't decide what to buy with it. Is it weird to look at all of these products available to you and not want any of them?
Oh, that happens all the time. Hi, Native.
Well, I just ordered myself Aaron Ra's second book.
Oh, okay. Well, I was thinking more like a toy. You know,
Okay.
something to pass. Oh, wow. They actually sell an Arin? That's kind of cool. Yeah. For those of you who've seen The Never Ending Story,
Hmm?
right there, up on the screen, they sell one.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, I mean, I already have one ring to rule them all, but hey. Eh, you see. So why not get another bit of fantasy memorabilia that you can wear around your neck?
Post a link to that.
What, to the Aran?
Yeah.
Let me get that here. To- And oh, well, I should probably copy the whole link, huh? Jesus, that's a big link. Let me see if I can shorten that down. Apparently not. All right, let's just go to Bitly. I don't know if that's actually what it's called, but it seems to be what it's called. Bitly. Seems like a weird word for it, but whatever. Bada bang, there it is in the chat.
What you got over there? What that is?
It's that link that Mage asked for.
Nice. Thanks.
Sure,
Oh, Bufu.
but I still need stuff. Like I wanted that gift card is burning a hole in my pocket, but I don't know what to get with it. It's weird. When did I stop being so materialistic?
Oh my. I even forget I have gift cards anymore.
I was tempted to buy one of those like star projector thingies that, turns your room into why am I blanking on the word?
Planetarium?
Yeah, that's the one. But I'm worried that they'll be flimsy. I don't know which one to get.
Oh
Because
man,
all of the negative reviews say they're flimsy.
yeah, I have no advice or anything like that. I mean, with the planetaria I'm used to, it would cost several tens of thousands of dollars to get one of those.
Yes, well, I'm still looking for one for home use, and I don't know which one to get because they all seem potentially crappy, and I don't want to waste a bunch of moolah.
Brian Stevens has a 3-year-old Pizza Hut card. Yeah, I don't know. Give it a try.
It seems like gift cards shouldn't be allowed to expire if someone else bought them with money. You know what I mean? Like I could understand, buy one get one free pizza coupons, sure. But if someone said, "I bought you $20 for your birthday," and you have the card and you go there 10 years later, you should be able to get, $20 for your $20 gift card regardless. It's not like the value of that card's going to go up.
Okay, now Greg Hardwick says that Zeiss makes a good planetarium.
Zeiss. I'll look that up and see if they've got one.
Hey, Jeff.
Well, I don't see one on Amazon, at least. I see a lot of lenses and binoculars, but no planetarium thingy.
Yeah. Oh my.
And wow, are those expensive? In fact, some of these appear to be gun scopes, and they're like $2,100 each. Crazy pants, eh?
Wow.
Yeah. But no, it's funny. I had a while back, because I was living in Seattle, I had a Starbucks account, and I left like $25 in it for about 8 years, and then went back to it, and it was all still there. So I bought a latte.
Okay, what does Brian have to say here?
That would be a link to the planetarium doohickey, I guess.
Looks like it.
And go, go, go. Well,
Okay, these are considerably cheaper than 2100.
they are, but I don't see Zeiss on the name of any of them. So,
Yeah.
which one is my question? Oh, look, they've got one from the Smithsonian, do they? I don't know.
Age 8 and up. You sure that's not beyond your capability there, Kate?
I think they just mean chronological age.
Okay.
Like they're not making any predictions about my maturity. Xander, what the hell are you doing, buddy? Huh. Weirdo. Weird. Anyway, I don't think the dispensary's open today, being all New Year's Day and crap.
Probably closed.
Probably a good possibility it's closed. Although
Yeah.
you never know.
Yeah, and they're very bad at putting that sort of thing up on their website.
So it's
I
a
don't
distinct
know.
maybe.
Yeah.
You could always try. Do they have a phone number you can call?
They do,
Call and find out if they're open.
but I'm doing a show.
Okay.
I'll call on while you're on the show. You know what the heck?
But I mean, if they're open, I'm
Mhm.
probably still gonna want to leave, and go buy something. I think I'll just stay here. Besides, according to this, it says that they're closed on Google. It says open tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, it says Tuesday. Oh no, that's the medical thingy. No, it opens tomorrow. So that's the thing, is like the dispensary also has a medical thing. Yeah, New
Oh.
Year's Day hours closed. Yeah.
Well, everybody's got to have some time off.
Yeah, but I'm always off, so all I have is time.
This is true.
No. Everybody needs some time to have off.
No.
Because everybody wants to rule the world. Anyway.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
One thing I did pre-order yesterday, and unfortunately it is pre-order because they're out of stock, is this thing called the Story Toolkit, I think it's called, where it's a deck of cards that are meant to help you get inspiration for telling a story. They have character background cards and world building cards and stuff specifically for sci-fi and fantasy and cyberpunk and all of that stuff. So I ordered the main kit, the world building kit, and the sci-fi fantasy kits, and hopefully they'll arrive soonishly. Probably not till February, but whatever. It's going to be fun because honestly, I have the worst time. Okay, when I'm trying to write a story, I will either come up with good characters, a good premise, or some pretty damn good world building. Pick two. Yeah, it will never be more than 2 of those at once.
Uh-huh.
See. And so I'm hoping that this card system thingy will help me refine my ideas a bit better. Like if I come up with a great situation, a great world, and no characters whatsoever, maybe it'll be able to help me.
Maybe.
Oh my.
But then I've also had other times where I'm like, these sound like really great characters. What should their adventure be? And I can't think of a damn thing. You know, it's just so frustrating. It's like one or the other. Ah, well, what you gonna do?
Mm.
Except possibly realize you're hungry.
Mm.
Weird, because I had a pretty.
Don't
Oh, well, I
do
guess it is lunchtime, isn't it? Breakfast is irrelevant now. I keep forgetting that this doesn't start at 9 a.m. anymore.
I'm
Yeah.
munching on chips and dip.
Oh,
Oh God. Oh my God. Ow. Oh my.
So we're going to start the new year off by listening to somebody in agony.
Yeah. I'll do my best to hang on, but I don't think I'm good for 6 hours anymore.
Mm.
Oh God. Oh Jesus. I hope none of you are this old.
well, my age may hit those digits. I have no plans to be that old.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Well, I hope you're going to get along with my voice for a while and not my face.
Okay.
Oh, please, leg, support me. Come on. Be nice. There you go. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Yeah, oh my. I was in hospital 3 times in a week.
Oh goodness.
Twice within 4 hours.
And there's nothing they can do?
Say again?
There's nothing they can do?
Oh, they did it, is what they did. In the morning, Tuesday morning, I couldn't stand, I couldn't walk. My legs just wouldn't hold me up. So I ended up calling the local ambulance. Got taken into McKeesport Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
They were giving me all kinds of hard time and everything. But they looked at me and then they're all in a hurry to discharge me. And I really didn't feel I was in good enough shape to be discharged, but they wouldn't have it. So they shoved me out the door. I'm in the parking lot waiting for an Uber home, and I fall again, and I couldn't get up. And yeah, that whole I've fallen and I can't get up thing.
Mm-hmm.
So the security detail helped me get back into the building, and they took me into A&E again, and they're scolding me for being in there. I love the one thing. The one person said something to the effect of, "Since you don't know how to take care of yourself, we're admitting you." And it's like, fuck you.
Well, you told them you weren't well enough to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great hospital.
Yeah, I'm not voluntarily going back there again. And I see enough recommendations to avoid that place to get the idea that it's not me. Oh man. So I don't know. There are a couple other places around here who know who I am. Everybody around here knows who I am.
Hmm.
Oh my.
But I mean, you told them I'm not well enough to go home, and they sent you home anyway. It's their fault.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. A lot of people say if there's any reason to go to a hospital, make sure it's not McKeesport.
Hmm.
That good, huh? Hmm.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's too bad because it's close to here. In the old days, when I could walk here and there, I actually could walk there and back.
Hmm.
But it's not the old days anymore. I'll give you that. Oh well. I think the take home here is don't get old and decrepit.
Hmm.
The and decrepit part is a little important.
Yeah. Now I want to know though, how does one ensure that one remains crepit?
Well, I want to know what you're thinking. Tell me what's on your mind. No
Hair.
one knows that.
Hmm.
Okay. I want to know what you're thinking. Tell me what's on your mind. Nobody
Yeah.
knows that. Okay.
I do. We just. Oh.
Oh my. One of these days I have to clean my bed off so I can actually sleep on a mattress. That might help a little. Didn't help much while I was in hospital, but you never can tell.
Whoops, I should have checked what time it was when I started the coffee brewing. All right.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be 4 minutes in the French press, and we've probably expended one already, but
Hmm.
Oh, you have to do your own timing. It's not an automatic thing.
why would it be?
I don't know.
Have you used a French press?
No.
Ah, well, that would be why. I don't think there's a way to time it. The most you could do is stick an alarm on top of it.
Oh, okay. Now, I haven't even used a Mongolian press.
Mm. Well, what about the local free press?
Oh, don't have one of those anymore. They used to. Used to have those little machines that were on the street corners.
Hmm.
Pull the front down and take a paper out.
Yep.
I think it was called City Paper.
Hmm.
We have the Burlington Free Press. Well, we still have it, but that's the paid paper. Here in Burlington, we have 7 Days and the other paper.
Okay.
That's what they called it, the other paper.
All right.
I don't know. People in Vermont name things in funky ways. I mean, how there's a company here that makes bread, and it was the 70s or something. These people are trying to figure out what to call the company, and they just could not come up with any ideas. And someone in frustration just went, "Oh, bread!" And so the company's called O Bread.
Oh my.
That's what it's like in Vermont.
Bless you.
I miss the days when cities would have 2 newspapers.
Mhm.
I miss the days when you could get news without commentary.
Oh my, those were the days, weren't they?
Uh-huh. I've actually started using that as an expression, though. Like if I ask someone a question or if I mention something, bring it up, whatever, and they start taking offense to it, I'm like, dude, this is news, not commentary. And honestly, that seems to get through to them, which is weird. But like, have you ever had someone get huffy in your direction because you asked them a question where you just genuinely wanted info and there was no subtext?
Mm-hmm.
You know, but they're looking for subtext, and so you have to like shore that up. Well, like I said, telling them this is news, not commentary, seems to actually work sometimes. Imagine.
Oh man, I miss Uncle Walter.
Mm.
I miss John Chancellor. Those commentators from the 60s and 70s.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, as Kate says, the days of news without commentary, I guess, are just gone. Now it's commentary without news.
Mostly, yeah.
Why does coffee smell so horrific, but actually tastes decent once you put sweetener and crap in it?
I always liked the smell of coffee, but I couldn't taste the taste.
I think it smells nasty. Okay, there's my spoon. Sounds filthy, but isn't.
Oh,
Man, I'm starting to run out of coffee over here.
Oh, that's a terrible thing.
Oh
no,
no!
we didn't have that.
Fortunately, I have the means to get more should I need it.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it's a good thing that I bought coffee a week or two ago.
I haven't seen this in ages.
What are you looking at?
I'm skittish for some
I
reason.
found a free game site. Basically, they do their installer basically, and they have a game called Heroes of Might and Magic.
Oh, I remember that.
They have all 5 of them.
Wow. Nice. Was
Yeah.
it like one of the abandonware sites or something? Vaporware? I don't know.
No, they get new games all the time. Brand
sounds
new
like-
games.
Oh, one of those sites. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Which
But-
site is it specifically?
Hold on. Let me get the website for you and you can look at it.
All right. Speaking of sites like that, is it GOG or GOG?
GOG.com.
Okay.
You can say
What?
GOG.com.
Well, no, I mean, I'm wondering what they officially call themselves.
I don't know, but their downloader and their is called GOG Galaxy.
I'm all agog.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a Magog?
No.
Oh no, what is it?
No. There
What
we
is it that I barely remember from somewhere? Gog and Magog. What am I
Well,
thinking of?
It's a Bible thing.
Oh,
think
it is biblical. Okay.
I think there's cities. You know, there's actually a Magog in like Quebec somewhere.
All right.
I don't know if they have a GOG, but they definitely have a
Right.
Magog.
But their Heroes of Might and Magic 5 bundle includes all of the expansions and everything for $5.
I'm looking at their free games right now, and I wanted an RPG. But unfortunately, most of what they have are JRPGs, and most of those are not built with a design philosophy that makes them what I'm after.
Right.
You know? I mean, like, I remember all those NES RPGs where, like,
Mhm.
combat was all of your characters standing on one side of the screen, all the monsters standing on the other, and every time it was a character's turn, they just step forward, pretend to swing a sword, and a number would appear about how much damage they did. Lame.
Right.
You know, I wanted something a little more Dungeons and Dragons-y. And you know, it's like so it's not a kick against Japan. It's just if they made a game that was built in with a paradigm that was what I wanted, I'd totally
Right.
download it and play it. It's just they're not doing that. So
Mhm.
I don't know. I want to see a game where instead of stepping forward and swinging a sword, you get a hamburger.
Hmm?
Huh?
What?
Yeah, I want to see a game where the combat shows up as like the hamburger flying all over the place.
Oh, they have that kind of thing. I thought you meant something like a little more fundamental to the game design.
Moo.
No, there are definitely games up there with some weird, wacky, silly weapons. I mean, hell, even Cyberpunk 2077 has this one gun. I wish I could remember what it was called, but it had an AI built in. So, like, every time you would fire it, it would say something like, you know, bullets delivered straight to you. You know, that kind of thing. It was like this weird little sort of snarky weapon that you would carry around.
Like Eddie the computer.
What?
Eddie the computer, like that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
From Hitchhiker's Guide.
Andy?
Eddie.
Oh, wait, Eddie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with no.
Mm.
No, not quite like that.
Yeah, Eddie was too entirely cheerful to be a computer.
I mean, it was the gun in Cyberpunk 2077 is a little more sardonic, I guess. It's very clinical. Like there are times it comes off enthusiastic, but for the most part, it's a computer that has very little regard for human existence.
Ooh. Sounds like my kind of computer.
Hmm. God, I wanted to like Fallout New Vegas so much, but it was such utter garbage. Actually, it might actually be a decent game. It's just that the first several minutes of it were terrible. Like, really bad. Like, I don't want to keep playing this. It was that bad.
Oh my.
Now, I don't know. It just didn't have the feel of 3 or 4. It felt a lot more impersonal. 3 and 4, you really started to, I don't know, get into the world. And with New Vegas, it seemed like they were just, do whatever. It was a little too hands off for me.
Yeah.
Ooh, football. Huh.
Oh my. Okay, so let me see. Better try to get up. Try to use these joints. Maybe that'll help.
I don't know. I prefer vapes.
Excuse me.
Wow, they have Starflight 1 and 2. Mind you, they're EGA, but they have them.
All right, let's hand on chair. Here we are. I'm eventually going to have to try to navigate the stairs because there's probably some mail waiting for me downstairs. or at least I hope I get that new credit card soon. The replacement card.
Hmm.
The way they renew the cards every so often.
Right.
Yeah, and supposedly they sent one on the 11th of December, and I haven't seen it yet.
Well, I have a PayPal prepaid card, and they gave me the option for $4 to create my own card. So I
Oh,
put
wow.
a picture of Shadow on my new card.
They
Hmm.
charged you for that.
It's just a processing fee. It's not the actual card itself, because I was getting a new card before my card was due to expire.
I wish they'd let me
Okay,
customize my card. It's just like black,
Mm-hmm.
you know. I mean, it's got a little logo-y thing on it, but really it's very unremarkable.
Mm-hmm.
I have a space theme on my debit card.
Yeah, I got one of those special cards once, seen from Apollo 16, I think. The rover parked in front of the lunar module. The thing about that, though, I wanted the famous one with Buzz Aldrin saluting the flag, Apollo 11. They wouldn't let me have the flag.
Hmm.
No national flags, they said.
Hmm.
Hmm. I don't know. It's weird. I'm looking on GOG here, GOG, whatever the fuck, and I'm looking for RPGs, and I'm at that point now where it's like there are so many to pick from. How do I narrow it down?
Right.
You know, even just telling it like role-playing games, science fiction, Windows, and single player. There's still like 1,000 pages of games to choose from, and I don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I already have so many unplayed games as it is. I'm just not going to buy anything.
I think maybe
Right.
the next one I'll play is Surviving Mars.
A fun one. I actually got Elite Dangerous out and started playing it in VR again. That one's fun. You know. Although the one thing, one way I would improve Elite Dangerous is to create like a VR pilot lounge so that the different players can meet other players and, you know, have more of a social aspect. Because as it is, you never get out of the spaceship ever. Unless you have like one of those rovers where you're doing exploration on an uninhabited planet, but there's just no player interaction beyond shooting at each other.
Okay.
You know, and it'd be nice to have like a pilot's lounge, maybe get a real rep for what you can and can't do, the cargo you can and can transport, you know, that kind of thing.
Oh.
Because my fighting badges are pretty low. I'm not much of a combat person, but I've got like some of the highest cargo hauling and space discovering badges.
Mm-hmm.
You know, actually flew to the far end of the galaxy and back at one point, came back, and it was not worth it. I mean, that's the thing is like you go out there and you chart like planets, systems, whatever that no player has seen yet. You come back
Right.
and it's like 2,000-3,000 smackers, and it's like, really, for all that time and effort, I got nothing. Really, I get more than that just hauling cargo. 50 units of cargo hauled, I get more than that. You know?
Right.
Yes, but can you do the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs?
Yes. No, anyway, I'm just saying, maybe I should just blow that Amazon gift card on more silly t-shirts. I don't know. I mean, I'm even looking at my wish list. It's nothing I want to spend that money on.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose I could buy the DVD box set of Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place, but and it's got Ryan Reynolds in it, and he's awesome. But I just rewatched Monk, so I've had enough of Trailer Howard.
Mm.
She's one of the she's the female lead in that show,
Okay.
and she replaced Sharona in Monk as well.
Mm.
Honestly, I have no idea who the other guy is. Like Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place, right? Was the original name of the show. Now it's just Two Guys and a Girl. But I mean, Ryan Reynolds and Trailer Howard, I know both of them, but who the hell is Richard Ruccolo? Never heard of the guy, even though I watched this show when it was new.
No clue.
Well, it's weird how that happens. One of my favorite movies is Explorers, and it was actually it was a River Phoenix was in it. It's Ethan Hawke's first role, but there was a third kid played by Darren Presson, who honestly I haven't heard a damn thing about since Explorers. So it's just weird how that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Well, according to this, he has 36 credits, which is pretty low for an actor who was in a series like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, Still's being a pervert again.
When is he not? Yeah. Well, nope. Let's see if Darren Presson has done anything. I wonder what that's like to have been a kid star and not be one anymore. Or wait, is it Darren or Jay? No, Darren was the character name. It's Jason Presson. That's it.
Well, it has to happen eventually. I mean, you were a kid only so long.
Yeah, but I mean, there are people who are child stars or even just in one movie who never do anything ever again. And it's okay, fair enough. What's her face who played Newt in Aliens?
Oh, yeah.
What's her face? Tammy Stronach or whatever from the Neverending Story who played the Empress. I don't think she's done anything else either. It's just there's all these child stars where you're like, so did you just not enjoy it? Did your parents say never again, or what happened?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, looks like Jason Presson hasn't done anything since 1997. And even then, there was a 6-year gap between that and the last thing he did. No, but apparently he was in Gremlins 2. Huh. Wait. Oh, no, that was the series, not the movie. Never mind. The Outsiders. I thought it was something else. I was going to say, because I'd seen The Outsiders, did not think he was in it.
Oh, my.
There's a show I never watched. Trapper John MD. Absolutely never seen even one episode of Trapper John MD.
Oh, I remember that one with Pernell Roberts, yeah.
Apparently, he was in an episode of Webster. Wonder what Emmanuel Lewis is up to these days. Last I heard, I forget if it was him or Gary Coleman, but one of them was operating a forklift or doing security in a warehouse or something.
Okay.
Oh,
Of course, Gary Coleman's a little on the dead side, but still.
A little.
Looks like a girl played the Empress in Neverending Story. He did do a few more things and since then. There's another one in 2008, 2017, and 2018.
Yeah, but one of them is a podcast, and the other is in some language I don't speak. And like ultra low. What the hell is ultra low? Well, it's set in Seattle, whatever it is. Meta drama described as a cross between Clerks and Entourage, following a real life filmmaking team and an unfiltered look behind the scenes as they struggle to break down the doors of Hollywood. And according to this, Tammy Stronach played Tammy. So apparently she's playing herself. Lauren Holly played Lauren. Yuji Okumoto played Yuji. I mean, apparently these people are all playing themselves, except for a few of them. Like Megan Barkley is playing Candace, whatever. But I guess she's playing herself in this. So I don't think she ever played like a fictional character ever again. Maybe this was a fictionalized version of herself because it doesn't say herself, but still.
Weird.
Well,
it
let's
might be
see
a
here.
fictionalized version of herself.
Well,
Here on-
because they do that in other things where someone plays a version. Like, I'm pretty sure Will Wheaton is credited as Will Wheaton rather than himself in The Big Bang Theory. Yeah.
Here on Wikipedia, Emmanuel Lewis's last filmography entry is 2008.
What are you doing looking on Wikipedia?
It's the first place I go.
Yeah, but IMDb is where you go for movie info.
I keep forgetting.
Let's see. According to this, 2007, kicking it old school. And you notice his name is Emmanuel Lewis. Like, let's see. The next one, One on One, is a series. Emmanuel Lewis. Dickie Roberts, former child star. Emmanuel Lewis. Where was the one? The last thing where he wasn't credited as himself was an episode of Moesha in 1998. And then Emmanuel Lewis until Webster. So he's mostly only played himself, except for Webster.
Moo.
I don't know. It's kind of funny. I understand some child stars consider it like a lucky escape. You know, like the kid who played Dewey in Malcolm in the Middle is just really super glad he's not an actor anymore. At least last I heard. Well, I mean, I guess the industry kind of stinks in many ways.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, gosh, how many Hollywood producers have gotten away with, if not just demanding sex for a role, but out and out pedophilia? I know there's more than one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just read up on Corey Feldman's story someday.
Oh boy.
You know.
Baldur's Gate.
Oh, Baldur's Gate? That one wasn't bad in the day, but I don't know.
Well, we've got Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 2.
Well, Baldur's Gate was originally one of those games that came on like 12 CDs.
Mm-hmm. I used to have it
Yeah.
for the PlayStation.
Oh, well, see, that's the thing. I remember it on PC, and on PC, it was like disc after disc after disc. You know, if anyone had a hard drive to install it, it took like a day. And if you didn't, you had to swap out the discs every time you went to a new level or some crap. It
Yep.
sucked.
Hi guys. Still talking with Lavender.
Baldur's Gate, you remember that?
Right.
It's the new version
This is the original.
on Xbox.
No, it's on GOG
free?
Galaxy. No, it costs $6.
Wow, Emmanuel Lewis is all of 4'3", even as an adult. That's crazy pants.
Emmanuel Lewis.
From what I've seen, I guess he produced a film last year.
Let's see. Wonder how short Gary Coleman was.
A lot shorter than that.
What, shorter than 4'3"? I doubt it. Survey says 4'7".
Oh, wow.
Yep.
But he got chunky.
Well, so did
Super
Emmanuel
chunky.
Lewis. Look at him.
I haven't seen him.
But yeah, he's unfortunately a little bit on the dead side, Gary Coleman.
Yeah, I know.
That's weird. It says brain hemorrhage, but I could have sworn it was violence, like he was shoved down the stairs or something.
remember.
What was Gary Coleman cause of death? What do we have here?
Well, it
Hemorrhagic
says
stroke.
here. Well, it says here a heart seizure and then a brain hemorrhage later. But I could have sworn he got like shoved down the stairs or something.
Oh my gosh, Emmanuel Lewis is only 4 days older than me.
Hmm.
Mm.
Actually, didn't check how old he is.
He's 51.
Oh. Hmm. Wow, Gary Coleman was born in 68? Crazy pants. I thought for sure he was younger than that. Emmanuel Lewis, let's see, when was your birthday? Was 1971. Yowza.
March 9th.
You know who I share a birthday with, although not the actual day? Don Johnson. Yeah. Oh, and Alexandra Tidings. She played Aphrodite on Xena.
Well, I share a birthday with Carlos Santana.
I don't know who that is.
You would.
I've heard the name, but
It's a singer.
yeah, well,
Latin guitarist.
Oh, okay.
yeah. No wonder I don't know a Latin guitar like I ever listen to Latin guitar. But okay.
Oye, como va?
Wait. Where do you go? Is that what that is?
I don't remember the translation. It's one of the songs he did.
I don't know. My Spanish is really rusty, but va, como va. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, va is go and como is with. So it sounds like they're saying go with go.
I as to this to finding here if I can. There we go. Let's see.
Huh. Apparently, Michael Shanks from Stargate SG-1 was born on December 15th, 1970. But most of these are, whoa, Tim Conway, apparently. Huh. But most of these are people I've never heard of. Who the hell is Chandler Canterbury? Who the frick is that?
According to Google Translate, Oye, como va is, hey, how's it going?
Oh. So, Garrett Wang of Star Trek Voyager, also December 15th. Cool. I don't know if these are organized by year. It doesn't look like it. Oh, hey, there's Alexandra Tidings. Wow, she's only 3 years older than me? Crazy. Let's see. Wow, imagine if I'm the only person in IMDb who has a 1975 birthday. I mean, that'd be kind of cool, you know, having a unique birthday on IMDb.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, who the hell is Thao Penglis? Apparently, he's an actor on Days of Our Lives. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that. THAOPENGHLIS. Thao Penglis. I don't know how the fuck to pronounce that. Famous birthdays. Let me see if I can sort by year. Oh, yeah, apparently I can.
All right, that should work. I trying to get a article and showing how many people detransition and why.
Hmm.
I'm having a back and forth with somebody on Twitter, and I'm just guessing they might want some sources, is what I'm saying.
Well, how much of it is like because they were groomed into it? Because I'm betting it's a lot less than the right wing wants to think.
I'd
That's
say
pretty
close
much
to zero.
that's pretty much his entire argument. And this last post was, you do realize that we're talking about permanently screwing up kids' lives over cultural agenda fad, right? And forced into this an error is too what any forced into this an error is too many. And the detransitioner as I've encountered regretted it because it was it was a horrible mistake. Like how they were treated was irrelevant. And
Okay.
I'm actually looking at some research that is you know looking at thousands of people who transitioned and some who detransitioned and all that, and it's a very low number.
Well, I mean, I know some people where when a condition, disease, anything is like suddenly trending, they have it no matter what. And I got to get this.
Well, I know people like that as well. I get really steamed when these right wingers start talking about the way kids are getting screwed up by transitioning and all this other stuff. If it happened as often as they say it did, we'd have a lot more transies running around at any one time.
Well, you'd think, but I mean, like I say, I know some people who just like, oh, look, bipolar. Yeah, me too. Oh, look, this other thing. Oh, yeah, me too. Like it seems like some people do it for attention.
Some people do. I don't deny that.
Yeah, I wouldn't discount
Yeah.
it
It's like, hey,
entirely.
look how edgy you are. Oh, who's so edgy? Oh, yes, you are. You're so edgy. Yeah. And it's like, I mean, because there's genuine people out there who genuinely have real like things they're working toward, and I'm sure the last thing they need is someone like doing it because it's cool or whatever. Like the last thing I want is to date a lesbian who all of a sudden realizes, no, I was just doing that because it's fun. I'm really straight. You know,
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Well, according to this, the results 17,151 participants. Out of those, 2,242 reported a history of detransitioning. That's about 13.1%. Out of those, 82.5 reported at least one external driving factor. Frequently endorsed external factors included pressure from family and social stigma. So only 15.9% of those 2,000 so odd had actually reported internal driving factors of fluctuating or uncertainty regarding gender identity. So yeah, it's a pretty low number.
Hmm. Okay, well, it looks like, let's see, where is it? I'm 972 on IMDb's list of people with a December 15th birthday, and there are very few actors whose names I recognize who were born on the same day as me. Does anyone know who the hell Adam Greer is?
Mm-mm.
I'm the wrong person to ask about that.
Yeah. Like the only one of these shows I even really recognize is Law and Order Special Victims Unit. Well, except for the soap operas. All the rest of these, no idea. And let's see, John Badwolf Mark Dugan was in something called Breaking Bad Wolf. Like not Breaking Bad, apparently, Breaking Bad Wolf, and he played himself. And that's the only thing he seems to have been in, except for some archive footage of Victoria's Secret Angels and Demons, whatever the frig that is. But yeah, so basically, while there are other December 15th, 75 birthdays out there on IMDb, none of them are really well known at all. Oh well.
Moo.
And I still don't know what to buy with that Amazon gift card that's burning a hole in my pocket.
Buy socks.
Yeah, save it. You'll find something.
I'm sure I will, but at the same time, like, I really want to buy myself something. I want to treat myself, you know?
Go downtown and buy an ice cream.
Yeah, I'm not doing that with Amazon gift card money. Well, think about it.
I used my Amazon gift card money to buy my tower, so.
Stool is suggesting you buy a nice bonnet for your sex robot.
I don't have a sex robot, and bonnets aren't nice, so no. But, you know, keep thinking. Well, one thing I am tempted to buy is a t-shirt right here. I don't always die when playing video games, but when I do, motherfucking stupid piece of shit game, broken ass controller, fucking lag, fuck. You know, sorely tempted, but I've already purchased the one that says I paused my game to be here, so. There was another one that had it said body buy and a picture of like an Xbox controller.
Okay.
You know. I also bought another T-shirt. Right here. No one gets it. I'm showing that I bought this.
I wasn't
t-shirt.
looking. Oh yeah.
What is that? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
From the font, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's also a Star Trekky doohickey insignia thingy here. You see, it's hard to see because stupid StreamYards doesn't like to give me zoom controls, but there it is.
Oh, there it
Or
is.
not
Okay.
zoom,
Yeah.
focus controls. But yeah, so you know. What was the other one that I ordered? Oh yeah, that's the I paused my game to be here. I also bought a dry erase director board thingy, a clapper board, just because I do plan to do some live action stuff soon.
Okay. Yeah.
Like I was thinking about just trying something out, doing a test where I go down into the parking garage and just sort of walk like there's a robot companion walking next to me and see if I can do it and make it look real. I think I can, but I'm not for certain.
Hey, Southern Sal. Hello.
But other than those things, I don't know what to buy, and those are already on the way, so. I'm actually not sure when they're supposed to arrive, come to think of it. Like Wednesday, I think? I don't even see an ETA on here. That's a shame. Oh, here it is. Arriving Tuesday for the clapperboard, Wednesday for the shirts.
Moo.
I don't know. Maybe I should just buy some more of those buttered popcorn flavored jelly beans I like so much. Or heck, I could buy more Red Bull. But I don't want something practical. I want to buy myself a toy. And not that kind of toy stool, so shut up. A costume designer? Well, you know, it's funny. I actually do have some things I've been wanting to get, but I haven't. I even talked to someone pre-pandemic about making one of them, and then I lost contact with her. For all I know, she's dead. But I don't know what. So yeah, there are some custom things I wouldn't mind having. But I can't get those on Amazon, so
We got a few Harry Potter things I'm looking at.
I won't
Why?
be rolling my money, but I will cheerfully hoist the Jolly Roger when I want to experience some bit of fiction made by a person who's otherwise disgusting.
Yeah, I like her stuff. Just not her takes. If you get where I'm coming from.
I do,
Yeah,
but I
I
still
do.
won't spend the money. I will pirate her shit before I'll buy it.
I don't know exactly how to go on that one. Okay, let me see now.
Oh my gosh, are they seriously charging that much for cat food?
Who, what, where?
Well, there's like these, 24 packs of cat food that I can find for like $20 at the supermarket. They want 50, not even counting shipping, and it doesn't arrive till January 10th for the same box.
That reminds me, I need to get some bird food.
Well, but I have cats, birds are food. But no, seriously though, I can't, I don't. Oh well, whatever. I'll just buy that stuff at the supermarket. The problem with the supermarket is that they're always out of it. Like every now and then they have the stuff and I buy it gleefully, but a lot of the time they just don't. Oh my gosh, they made sour warhead soda? Can that even be tasty? Like seriously, you know warheads, right? The candy?
Yeah.
Well, apparently they made soda.
They had this. I had this cock and bull little soda that was a bitter orange.
I've seen that brand, but it was so long ago.
You want to go with the ginger beer, the cock and bull. It's excellent
well.
ginger beer, but the bitter orange, it was really bitter. I actually took like some alcohol thing that was like super too sweet. And I mixed them together, and actually they kind of balanced each other out.
Nice.
Yes. No. No. No.
What the?
No. This is better go away pretty soon. Ow! Go lie down.
Okay.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
In my entire life, I have never eaten mystery meat, whatever the hell that is. I've heard of it, never eaten it.
You might have eaten it in school and not realized it.
Well, okay, I've never knowingly eaten it then.
Yeah.
But I just found this thing on Amazon called humanoid mythical meats, and apparently it's like Slim Jims, but geeky. And I'm looking here, and it says here, high protein, low calories, carbs, and fat, gluten-free, except for the Phoenix and Werewolf.
Oh my God.
And that just slayed me. I was like, really?
Uh-huh.
And it makes me wonder, like, are they joking? Are there Phoenix and Werewolf, like that, okay, in our fantasy world, those aren't gluten-free? Or do they actually have Phoenix and Werewolf flavor and those aren't gluten-free? And I'm confused and I'm curious. I'm not buying any of these, but it's entertaining. There is actually a picture of what looks like a father and son gaming together. And I honestly thought that because they called them humanoids, like these things. And so I thought maybe they were edible game pieces, but no, it's the things there that look sort of like licorice, but are actually basically Slim Jims. I thought these pieces on the board were like, yeah, I killed your army, munch, 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 munch. That's what I thought was going on, but apparently not. Ah, well, what you gonna do, huh?
Yeah.
Twice when I was in hospital this last time. they gave me Dilaudid, but unfortunately they discontinued that one because it's a narcotic.
Right.
Hmm.
I tell you, the Dilaudid was the best stuff I ever had.
Hmm.
It's 6 hours where I was pain free.
It's funny.
Well,
In
of
my
course.
entire life, I've only had one Valium, but that was pretty nice too.
Well, of course they discontinue the stuff that works.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
I wonder what the world would be like if we legalized all drugs and just let people do whatever they wanted to their bodies. What would that do to the world? I know a lot of people are like all panicky, oh my God, everyone would die, et cetera, et cetera. But I'm like, ow. I mean, there have been times we've legalized shit and people have been pretty responsible with it. You know, after the initial woohoo, this is fun, let's overdo it was over, then people would start to be pretty okay.
That's probably what would happen.
I don't know. I mean, granted, it's true. I've absolutely gone hog wild with the weed, but it's not like that stuff's going to kill you.
And for the harder stuff, you can have like a rehab center where you actually go and do it and be monitored.
Sure. I mean, heck, I feel very similarly about, say, prostitution. I mean, it's not my thing, but why should I stop anyone else from doing it? I don't know why. If prostitution was regulated and made safe and healthy for everybody, why shouldn't we allow it? Like, what is actually a reason to not allow it that isn't 100% this is my culture, I happen to be this kind of, let's not mince words, religious, and I'm not okay with it?
Well, there it is. I have a feeling that people who want to what's the word I'm looking for? Illegalize or whatever. This, that, this other thing. They don't want people enjoying themselves, or
Pretty
they don't
much.
want people comfortable. They want people miserable.
Well, I don't think it's that exactly. I mean, I've tried to really figure out how to express what I'm thinking on this one, but like it seems like the idea that sacrifice is such a great thing has been overplayed in our society. That making yourself miserable or whatever, you know, basically enduring someone else's frat hazing in the name of their god is somehow virtuous, and I don't get it.
Agreedicated. Oh, tense na. Ay, oye, go pastaye.
Okay, I need one of those font detection deals.
Wait a minute, I gotta figure out which end of this is up. I'm not seeing it.
Well, it's weird. I feel like I've made this decision before, but I kind of want to take a like my first job was at this wonderful video store, and I'm thinking about taking the logo or whatever and, you know, making it like into a t-shirt. Now that I live in the same town where that used to exist, I think it's kind of an interesting idea to, you know, put that out there, like to walk around with an Empire Video t-shirt and see how many people get it.
There you go.
So you're looking into the lapel mic I can hook up to my phone.
To what end?
Well, so I can do more videos where I don't have to be holding the phone or be like right up close to it to say anything.
Ah,
That's been a bit of a handicap right at the moment.
Go on.
Yeah, there's one I'm looking at, but it's like over $100. it's a little bit out of my price range at the moment, so maybe look at something a little bit lower price I can start with. Try to work my way up.
There we go. Okay. Like the font I'm looking at here is pretty standard, but I don't know the name of it. And so I'm going to have to detect it because I can't just take the keychain from, that I still have and just, slap it onto a shirt. So I'm just using that as reference to make it in Photoshop, and I need the font, darn it. I don't know which font that is. What the? Oops, that's why. I don't know. It'd be funny. I wonder if there's. Well, I guess technically that's just money. I was gonna say, I wonder if there's a way to make a gift card system where you can use it anywhere. But now I'm realizing that's just money.
Yeah.
But I wonder if suppose you want to give someone a gift card that they couldn't spend on whatever they wanted. Like, I don't want you to take this money and put it into a savings account or, use it to buy groceries. I want you to buy something fun for yourself. So it'd be nice to have that kind of gift card where you're not just giving them cash. I don't know. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I've gotten gift cards where people would say, yeah, use this on something fun.
Yeah, that sounds like the opposite of something a lot of right-wingers would want.
Well, see, that's the thing is they like it when people have fun. They just want you to have their kind of fun. I mean, like, look at all of those terrible, terrible, like, Hallmark family-friendly movies or whatever. I mean, it seems pretty obvious to me that they consider that to be clean, wholesome fun that they approve of.
I have to wonder sometimes if they really do think it's fun.
Okay, we can barely hear you.
Okay, I'll try again. How's this?
Better.
Yeah.
I sometimes wonder, though, if they really do think it's fun.
Hmm.
I'm sure a lot of them don't.
Oh.
Somebody's half asleep.
Maybe a little. Oh.
Right.
A report here: the growing trend finds more adults want to buying toys for themselves, and the industry is cashing in with new products marketed specifically towards millennials and Gen Xers. And they got Matt Walsh responding, "It's really time to grow with the hell up, folks. It's way past time."
Oh, screw you. Who wants to grow up?
And growing up is for suckers.
Yeah, really.
I'm seeing
Can't
people on the
imagine
right.
wanting to do it.
I'm seeing people on the right. They just rail on him on that one. So they posted the other thing. This is why you fail.
Yeah. This is why nobody comes to your parties. Ugh, I am so not finding the font. I think I'm going to have to take that image and rotate it. Because it's not finding it at that angle. Incidentally, it is really nice to end a month where I'm not worried I'm going to run out of money. But this time around, Columbia didn't have a massive crisis where I had to take her to the vet. That helped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it usually does help.
Okay. And why is it that the proverbial right tool for the job is almost inevitably the one that's the giantest pain in the ass? You know, it's like this way would be a lot easier if only it didn't have that one little deal breakery thing.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you know, there's all of those things where it's like use the right tool, but it's going to be really tedious, take forever, and really tedious.
Yeah.
It's so rare to have that moment of, wow, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Yep.
Okay, I think that's good.
Okay.
File, save. Oh, no. Flatten image first, then save.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Have we run out of stuff to talk about already? Because I'm just doing
I have no
commentary on
clue.
my Shadowrun Photoshop. Why am I fucking up words like that lately? I don't get it. It's annoying and a little scary.
You haven't been doing enough weed.
It's possible I've been doing a wee bit too much.
Oh, my. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm in pain over here, which is why I'm kind of quiet.
Oh.
I'm just sleepy, so.
So apparently people were making like bad memes out of Pelagia's like cartoonish avatar. Like people, theists were doing it. And, you know, he basically said, all right, screw it. You know, if you guys are going to do that, here, let me just give you the artwork, like without having to cut it out or anything, completely uncropped. And he probably shouldn't have done that because I have Photoshop. And I a little bit turned him into a Terminator.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And you know, I figured come with me if you want to learn instead of if you want to live. You know, it's playing with the theme just a smidge. Ah, well.
I don't know. I wonder sometime what's the benefit of screwing up the avatar and everything. But I guess some people think it's fun.
Oh, I enjoyed making the Terminator picture. It was a bit of a challenge making it look like there was, you know, an endoskeleton under his skin.
Well, you weren't necessarily trying to, well, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for, do horrible things to him.
Oh, don't for a moment think I wasn't tempted.
But you do not do him to liking to making.
I mean, don't get me wrong, he featured it everywhere. So I did good. It's just, you know. Okay, match. Close, but no cigar. I might have to do this myself, like fake it up somehow. Which I can do, but it's a pain in the tuchus. Yeah. All right, let's... None of these are the right font. I wonder if it was a custom job specifically for the video store. That's that. Gonna use that thing. Have you ever like? Well, I don't know how many of you even go searching for fonts. Like how many of you are art people? But there's this site called Identifont where you can just like
Mhm.
enter in the characteristics of the font you're looking for, and try to get it that way. Like, you just start off serif or sans serif, and it just asks you all kinds of crazy stuff. Mind you, they're always asking about letters I don't know anything about. What does the tail look like on the lowercase q kind of bullshit? But
Okay.
yeah,
I don't know if I could have used that one or not. I was looking for cursive fonts for a while.
those exist. You'd find it.
Trouble is, I probably don't know half the terms they ask for.
They give you examples.
Oh, okay, that helps.
I'm gonna say that's sans serif. So, like, I mean, what style is the uppercase Q tail? Well, you can click not sure, but obviously Empire Video Superstore does not have a Q in it anywhere. The dollar sign. Can't tell ya. All I got is a couple of, see, I don't have an ampersand either. Here we go. Is the M on the baseline? Yes, on the baseline. There are no G's in Empire Video Superstore. Or J's, but I'm pretty sure the J would sit on the baseline, but I don't know, and I probably shouldn't guess. Oy, that one's almost certainly a circle. Still no G's. No fours. No lowercase. Ah, here we go. Gosh, are they parallel or sloping? I don't know. You tell me. Is that parallel or sloping?
Mm.
Anyone? I mean, is
What?
that on the M? Are those verticals parallel or sloping? I'm gonna say parallel, but it's hard to tell.
I don't know.
Of course, there's no K.
Huh.
Oh, such a pain in the tuchus. All right, not sure. Lowercase what? There's no lowercase letters here, dude. Ah, okay, that one I can do. There is no stem or serif there. No lowercase letters. Uppercase R, that one I can do. It's curved inwards, I guess. I mean, what do you say? Is that curved inward on the R
Yeah.
there? Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I thought. So
It has a
sure.
little tail on the end.
Does it have a bar? No idea. P. Oh, there is a P. It definitely meets the vertical. Lowercase u, no idea. 3, no idea. Uppercase A. Wow. There are no A's in Empire Video Superstore. It probably has parallel verticals, but I'm not going to guess. The I has no serifs or bars. There's still no G. There's still no lowercase letters. Oh, there's also no Y or lowercase
E.
N. There's no lowercase E's.
Was it all lowercase? Oh, okay.
Everything's uppercase. So, are the strokes upright or sloped? That would be upright. There is no lowercase one. So anyway, I'm doing this to try to find the stupid font. The I meets the vertical. Solid. Ooh, uppercase. There's no H's, damn it. I wish I could tell it to stop asking me about lowercase shit.
Mm-hmm.
Uppercase E. Here we go. We are totally out of shit to talk about, aren't we?
I think so.
Ooh,
I'm going to go ahead and go anyway. I'm about to fall asleep. I only had like 4 hours of sleep, so I may go lay back down.
I think I may call it a day because I'm sorry, kids, but pain is my constant companion.
I gotta
Well,
do a
I
restart
still say
too.
you need an in-person support network of some sort. You can't do this on your own, and you know it.
Come on out here, guys.
Well, I have a feeling that you're going to have to go to where other people are.
I mean, I wouldn't mind an in-person support network. Thing is, everybody out there wants what they want. They want what they want when they want it in the manner they want it. So consider what Clarion needs here.
Yeah, but it sure seems like what Clarion needs is a unicorn. As in, you're probably unlikely to find it. Or rather, you're unlikely to find it the way you want it.
All right, I'll talk to you all later. Take care, Diana. I hope you feel better soon.
Well, thank you, my dear. Happy New Year again to
Happy New
you.
Year to
And
you too.
I hope the other 364 days are semi-decent.
They're going okay so far, but we'll see what the future brings. So,
Okay, I've gotta get up and into the chair.
oh, be careful. Take care.
Or something like that.
Yep. All right. Bye bye, guys.
Have fun.
Okay, wait a minute. I've got to get over here to the chair. Oh. I wish I had money and could avail myself of Rent a Friend or something.
Rent a friend. Is that a thing?
I don't know. If it isn't, it should be.
Well, okay, but I mean, is there such a thing by that name, or are you just saying what you want?
I just invented the term. Let's see.
Okay, well, that answered the question I had. And it's pretty clear to me I'm going to have to make this thing happen on its or by my I'm going to have to make the Empire video shirt. There is no way in hell I am getting it from anywhere else. Like I don't think that font exists. I think it may have been a custom job.
It seems that wait a minute. It seems that rentafriend.com exists.
It's prostitution, isn't it?
According to this thing, rentafriend.com is strictly a platonic friendship website. Yeah, it's prostitution.
Well, give the URL to Stool then.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm sure he's completely flattered by that assessment of his character.
Oh God. Oh God. Ah!
Let's see.
Oh.
I think I'm working at too low a resolution.
There's the Gus.
Let's see, where's that template I made for t-shirts? Merch. T-shirts.
What is the thing over? Ow! Ow!
Oh, here it is. There's the shirt template.
Ah.
So are we banging a gong here? Are we done? Stick a fork in us?
I think maybe who's left?
Oh,
Oh,
Mage
it's you
left.
and me,
Okay, I
baby.
guess it's just you and me.
Wait a minute, Mage. Oh,
Hey,
Mage trying to come back. Hey, hon.
I was trying to click something on open up a window on my taskbar, and the leave button was right over it.
Oops.
Oh, there's something that happens to me from time to time because 3DS Max, for whatever reason, they put undo right next to save. The hell were they thinking?
Oh, that's a terrible.
So
spot
wait a minute,
for
you
that.
can undo a save?
No, I mean the undo button is next to the save button, so you might accidentally click the wrong one.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking that, but I was thinking of it a different way. Don't mind me, I'll be over there.
Okay.
Oh, I have to get. Yeah, I have to pick up some subscriptions. There's the amlodipine. God, I'm a walking pharmacy.
Sorry, I'm remembering a line from a TV show that, for whatever reason, is mildly relevant. Is I wish I could remember what the actual line was, but it's from Mad About You, where someone says something completely innocuous, and Ira is like, "Oh yeah," or something like that, and then Paul looks at him and goes, "How do you make that dirty?"
All right.
And I appreciate the sentiment, It's really easy to make just about anything dirty if you really want to.
Yeah.
Shrimp fried rice. Oh, yeah. That kind of thing. It's like, dude, that's not even sexy. Shrimp fried rice.
I used to try and do that a lot in high school. Try and make things sound dirty that aren't.
Someone's in driver's ed class, stick shift. Oh, yeah. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to admit, stick shift does sound a little filthy.
Well, adding, you know what I mean, tends to work a lot.
There is that, yeah.
Diocoroster.
And of course, the classic, that's what she said.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Epsiprin. I don't have any epsiprin.
Do you have any oxymoxyfloxacin?
None of that either.
It's funny. I had forgotten that hydroxychloroquine was one of the things they were using, and that was the one I was calling oxymoxyfloxacin for the longest time. I had forgotten that ivermectin was not the one I was calling that because I'd forgotten there was another one entirely.
Okay, then.
But I mean, for so long, I could not remember hydroxychloroquine, so I kept saying oxymoxyfloxacin because it amused me. And it does sort of sound like the naming scheme they use for drugs, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
Now, wait a minute. Where is everything here? That's the amlodipine.
And there's a cat.
Yeah. There's the bicalutamide. And there's the cat again.
Oh, whoops.
Honey. No.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to go. If nothing else, I'm getting hungry.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's always the good thing to have the foods.
That's not
Yeah.
true.
I'll probably munch on some chips and port wine and cheese spread.
I mean, let's face it, gas station sushi, probably best avoided no matter how hungry you are.
Oh my. I have to say that I've never had gas station sushi.
Well, you don't have to say it.
I don't get sushi that often. I should get it more often. I should find a place I can get it.
I like eel.
Really?
Yeah, eel sushi.
I don't know. I mean, I'm surprised I eat sushi at all, given what it's made of. I don't usually eat raw meat, just as a general rule, but I do loves me a good California roll. In fact, it was California rolls that got me to realize that I really, really like crab legs.
Well, not all of it is raw. In fact, the eel in the California rolls aren't raw.
Yeah, but eels still look like something out of a horror movie that wants to eat you. So, you know, I mean, let's face it. We've had this discussion before many times. That for me, at least, what something looks like has a huge amount to do with whether or not I'm willing to eat it.
Well, it doesn't look that way when when it's prepared.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, this is the one I don't quite understand. And of course, you're going to tell me I'm, Eastern European. I'll eat anything, and you're right. People who will not eat something simply by what it's called, and won't even try it.
Well, I'm sorry, but there is not enough money in the world to get me to try head cheese.
Okay, I mean, you know what it is.
I don't care what it is. It sounds horrid. I mean, come on, you're a Carlin fan. You've heard this before. There are certain things that just don't sound right.
I mean, true. I don't find it the most appetizing thing in the world, but I've tried it. That's why I know.
I don't know. Trifle has always sounded to me like something that ought to be disgusting.
Trifle. I cannot remember what a trifle is.
I think it's some sort of cake or something.
You mean a truffle?
No,
No, a trifle.
Trifle.
Is a layered dessert of English origin. The usual ingredients are a thin layer of sponge fingers or sponge cake soaked in sherry or another fortified wine, a fruit element, custard, and whipped cream layered in that order in a glass dish. That sounds rather tasty.
Yeah, for some reason, what's that other one? There's a British dish. It might not be trifle, but there's something that just sounds horrid, and I don't want to eat it even if it's good. But it had that same sort of because trifle sounds a little too much like tripe. Treacle. That's what I'm trying to think of. Treacle. That's the one I will eat.
Yeah.
Just based on the name, treacle sounds gross. Whatever it is.
Oh man, let me see. Get an official definition here. Any uncrystallized syrup made during the refining of sugar.
But treacle. It sounds a little too much like something that drips on you and you have to wipe it up.
Well, it kind of does.
But see, that's the thing, is just the sound of it makes me not want to eat it. Just
Yeah,
the
they-
name of it.
They say it's similar to molasses.
And I even like molasses, but it's not called treacle. You see the difference here?
The name.
Yeah. And there's a
Yes.
lot of things like that where it sounds gross.
It's trickling down my hand.
Yeah, yeah. And of course, we all know that Stool probably loves the stuff.
Oh, of course.
Because he's British, you see. Of all the British people I've known, Stool, definitely one of them. And you know, it doesn't matter how many times people explain the difference to me. When people say England and Britain and Great Britain and UK, I get lost as to which one's which. Like, I know England is the country, but are the other ones synonyms? I can never remember. I can never keep track.
I saw a map once with circles drawn around the geographic realms, and there are differences. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I gather UK includes like Scotland and Ireland and all of those, but then again, what the hell's Britain if it's not England? I mean,
wonder.
at least some of those names have to be synonyms. That's all there is to it.
I don't know if I can find.
Oops.
If I can find the image. Oh, I think. Okay, here's something if I can share it. Honey, will you please stay off the desk?
Hmm.
I'm trying to count pills. Let's see here. Now, if I can remember how to do it from the last time I did it.
Hmm.
Open image in new tab. Okay. This isn't exactly what I saw before, but okay. Present. Share screen.
Hmm.
This is one of the things that, okay, it appears the UK is England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. Great Britain is the island that has 3 of them.
So basically, Great Britain is everything except Ireland.
Looks like it.
But wait, Great Britain and UK, like UK seems to contain more than Great Britain.
Yes, it appears that the UK is Great Britain plus Northern Ireland.
which is weird because then it says underneath the UK, it says a country, aka Britain. So apparently Britain is smaller than or is larger than Great Britain, apparently.
I think so.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know if they know what they're doing. Stool, do they even know what they're doing?
Does anybody know what they're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Okay, so that's gone out of there. Oh. There we are.
Yeah, I know, Xander. You want food. I know. See, he's a kitty who wants food.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. I thought that by definition, a kitty was a creature that wants food.
Nah, there's cats out there who refuse to eat. In fact, Xander himself refuses to eat wet food if he can help it. I mean, he'll still partake, but he really would rather have the dry food.
Okay.
He's an obnoxious little rat bastard that way.
Daju korostu. Where am I? I've got to see. Okay, I counted out the lisinopril. Oh.
You know, after a while, I have to wonder, like, how many of these medications are named in ways that are like, just because you think you have to make it sound that way, and how many of them are technical terms?
Yes. I mean, a number of them are quite technical, especially when you go to the generic names. But some of them, yeah, it sounds like somebody had been on a bender for a while, and it's like, okay, I think I'll call it that.
Well, I mean, like a lot of medicines seem to be named with a certain naming paradigm involved, you
Yeah.
know, where it's like it should end in like "in" or "sin" or anything, you know, penicillin, all of that, you know, it always seems to be like it doesn't always seem to be along Greek or Latin lines either, is the thing. You know, sometimes it just seems like they call it that because they're supposed to call it that. Like it's just the thing you do, like how sci-fi and fantasy writers use the word must without thinking about how many times they've used it. You know, because after a while, it does start to sound kind of weird. You know, we must get to this place. We must do this and that, you know, and it's like normal people don't say that word that many times, you know, like in a day even. And when they do, it's usually you must be joking rather than, you know, like instructions, we must do X, Y, or Z.
Okay, then, yep.
But they say it a lot more than they ought to, I think. And well, what you gonna do?
We must.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, isn't must a verb? So we must would make sense.
No, I don't think so. I mean, how would must be a verb?
Oh my, I'm not sure. I has to look this up. I thought I had seen.
I don't see how that's possible. Must being a verb. Because usually it's like we must do verb, you see.
Okay, the only thing, you know, that must is classified as a verb, but it's be obliged to, you know, the thing that we know, the definition that we know.
Well, that still doesn't work because, like, we must go to the fortress. Go is the verb.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, it's in writing, and it's usually good to trying to avoid doing stuff like that. Be a bit more descriptive.
Yeah,
Here
there's
we
gotta-
go. Here we go. Well, I mean, oh wow. Okay, the use that I'm thinking of on dictionary.com is listed as archaic.
Oh, my kind of language.
Well, okay, it says right here auxiliary verb to be required. I'm not really sure what that means, an auxiliary verb, but it says to be required or compelled to, as by the use of threat or force, you must obey the law. Well, that's not exactly the same thing. Oh, to can be compelled in order to fulfill some need or achieve an aim. We must hurry if we're to arrive on time. I mean, I still say that hurry is the verb, but I mean, maybe that's what that auxiliary nonsense is about. Is like, yeah, it's a verb, but it's a helper verb and not like a real verb. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there. That's where I was thinking of heading. Oh man, where is? Oh my. Oh, here's the bag with stuffs in it. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Ow.
Bender, what are you doing there, buddy? Who's my little buddy boy? Oh. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Come over here. No. Okay, see, Xander likes to fall down on the floor to be petted, and he inevitably does it out of reach.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's like, sure, I could get down on the floor with you and pet you, but, you know, I'm up here and you're down there and I don't want to go down there. So, you know, quit flopping over, you silly kitty. But he just doesn't get it. Oh, well.
Okay, so yeah, there's two sizes of Carvedilol. Oh, there's the Apsarin.
It reminds me again of an episode of Mad About You where there's these British people living across from Paul and Jamie. And at one point, like they're making some noise. I think Paul's playing music or whatever. And the British wife, she comes over and she goes, "Could you turn that down? I've got a bit of a migraine." And Paul's like, "Have you tried some aspirin?" It is funny to me how British people mispronounce things constantly. And yes, Stool, mispronounce. We're using English 2.0 over here. You're not, so neener, neener.
Oh my. I started encountering that back when I was watching Doctor Who more often.
What funky pronunciations?
Yeah, like methane.
Yeah, that one knocks me out. Another one that still gets me though, and this is just an accent thing, is how like A gets turned into R a lot. Like I remember there was a Doctor Who villain, the guy like, oh, I forget which one, but his name was Omega. But for the longest time, I kept hearing Tom Baker saying Omega. I'm like, what the hell is Omega?
Okay.
You know, it's kind of people in Boston do it all the time too. You know, and it's just like, how the hell are you supposed to know what the hell these people are talking about?
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. There, 1%. That's that stuff that kind of works. Okay.
Huh?
Hmm?
Eh.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm looking at my list of drugs, which fills a page, and one of the names I didn't recognize, but then the dosage was 1%. So it was, oh yeah, that's that NSAID pain cream. That kind of works. I wish something would just work.
Well, that explains that problem. Oops. Ah, stupid Photoshop. Stop that.
I just wish that medical personnel, or at least more medical personnel, understood what it was like to experience chronic pain.
Mm.
Well, I mean, who says they don't? Maybe they're just like jerks.
Yeah, that too.
It seems to me like nursing would be a really easy profession in which to get jaded.
I suppose you're right.
I mean, I'm sure that there are people out there where you can only take so much before you start telling people, oh, quit your bitching. You know?
Yeah. Got a point.
So,
I don't know. Maybe I wonder. Should it be that if you go into something like nursing, you get to retire after, I don't know, maybe 10 years with full benefits?
well, I guarantee you that a lot of people will refuse to go with that. I actually had a, let's call it conversation with a couple of right wingers who insisted up and down that menial jobs are not meant to be careers, that you don't get like a living, and certainly not a living wage, out of scrubbing toilets. And I'm sitting there thinking, you know what? The people who are scrubbing those toilets are doing a job that I don't want to do. They're doing a job you don't want to do. It's absolutely disgusting. Maybe we should pay them a heck of a lot more than, say, a CEO who's unwilling to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And these people were like, that's not how that works. You only use that job as a stepping stone to get to this, that, or the other career. I'm like, the world you're describing hasn't existed in decades, if it ever did.
Yeah. There are just too many people out there who, oh God, I hate to use this term, have too much privilege.
Yeah,
They think they're entitled to what they have, and everyone else is not.
I actually had a discussion that could have turned into an argument but didn't about the word privilege, because I think it's a very ill-chosen word.
So
Only because when I think of privileges, I think of, like, TV privileges. And I think most people do. And I think it was just a very badly chosen word.
Yeah.
Kind of like global warming was a badly chosen term. Because, it's just, I've said it before, I'll say it again. The left wing needs to run all of their terms and slogans by a bunch of punsters and wise asses to see how the right wing might warp it. It's kind of like, before you name your kid, ask me how another kid might fuck over their name.
Yeah.
Or defund the police.
Yeah, that didn't help to this day. I still don't know what they mean by that.
Yeah, I've gotten several different answers.
Yeah. I mean, defund the police sounds like get rid of the police department.
Yeah.
Like
Some people-
entirely.
Yeah, some people took it that way who actually supported it. There were others who meant, like taking the military budget, putting mental health workers in place of some places where they might have cops otherwise, things like that.
Well, I mean, the military is over bloated, but that's a separate issue, I think.
Yeah.
Imagine what we could do with all of that military money that we don't fucking need.
Yeah. Well, they'll try to tell you how they think they need it.
Oh, well, obviously the godless commies are coming for your guns and going to force abortions on everybody. Obviously.
Yeah, obviously. And, there's the one famous, oh God, well, how did Kennedy put it? Oh, I forget how he said it. We need the weapons because only if we have all these weapons can we be assured we'll never use them.
Mutually assured destruction.
Well, it was something within his inaugural address, and I forget how he did it.
But you're still describing mutually assured destruction.
Yeah.
We all need to have guns. Even if one person doesn't have a gun, we're all in danger.
I'm sure that's exactly how they think it works.
Oh, for only when our arms are sufficient beyond doubt, may we be certain beyond doubt that they will never be employed.
Well, I think that's bullshit.
Of
Kind of the
course.
way the ending of Watchmen is bullshit, because it's predicated on the notion that people aren't selfish rat bastards.
Okay.
Well, because, the end of Watchmen was basically like, oh, yeah, I presented a disaster so horrible that the world had to unite in order to, like not be destroyed by it. And then we've got this pandemic, and that idea didn't age very well. It's pretty clear that there are some people out there for whom the greater good is a slur.
Okay, yeah. Oh.
I mean, like, seriously, every time I try to engage anyone on the right on the notion of the greater good, they act like it's in some foreign language and they don't understand it. In fact, most of them won't engage on the idea that maybe, just maybe, the greater good matters more than they do.
I think to many of them, the greater good is meaningless syllables.
Well, whether it is or not, whether they understand the concept or not, I mean, many of them have said, look, greater good, schmater good. I need to make sure that me and mine are safe no matter what, even if it means fucking over everybody else.
Why, me and mine is the greater good.
Yeah.
And then this kitty over here, the greater good means having all the attention all the time.
And don't even get me started on quoting Star Trek at these people and saying the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few or the good, or the one rather. They don't even understand it.
Yeah.
Like, never mind whether or not it's from Star Trek. They don't understand the concept at all.
Peter Hadfield, Potholer 54, railed on Ted Nugent for that one.
Well, it's easy to rail on Ted Nugent. Can you be more specific on what exactly?
Nugent was complaining about masks. What is the benefit to me? And Peter did one of those repeating, stuttering things, with where he repeated the frames where Nugent was saying, to me, to me, to me, to me.
Well, that's the thing, though, is much like with gun control, what it does for you is make you not so afraid of other people. You know,
Yeah.
that other people might have something that'll kill you.
Well, there it is. I guess a lot of these crazies want people to be afraid of them. They think they'll
I'm
be
not
taken
sure.
that way.
No, see, I don't agree with that. I think that what they really want, what they're really doing is number one, looking at the left making sense and going, well, we have to oppose the left just dogmatically, no matter what. We oppose whatever the left is in favor of. So we're against all of these things that keep us alive.
That
You
seems
know,
to be
just out of spite.
that seems to be the
Well,
mentality of supporting Andrew Tate.
Hmm.
I mean, McConnell did that one. The Turtle Man. George Voinovich, former senator of Ohio, stated that some years ago. That when he was in the Senate, McConnell told all the Republicans, you have to oppose anything that the Democrats propose, even if it's beneficial.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, these people, like, you can't deal with them when all they care about is winning.
Yeah.
You know, and never mind if it's one of those, you know, win the battle, lose the war kind of things. They don't care. It's all about dominance for them.
Well, I wish they'd lose the war already.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. It's like my wishful thinking gear believes that what we're seeing is the last gasp of a dying party. Like, because they have a tendency to get more extreme the closer they are to losing. So that's what I'm hoping. But I don't know if I believe it.
Hmm.
I'm not sure I believe it.
Well, I mean, it looks pretty clear from back here that the legacy of Trump is on its way out.
Maybe it's
Yeah,
not
but what's replacing it? That's what scares me.
maybe it's not so much the party that's dying, but rather the whole system.
Well, I don't know, but the reason I say it's the party is because, like I said, they tend to get a lot more extreme when they realize that they're on the ropes. So, I mean, given just how much of a fuss these right wingers have been putting up, I think it's because they know they're on the way out.
Maybe.
But then again, it might be that they're just plain emboldened. Who knows? But I'd like to believe personally that they know it's over and they're just trying as hard as they can to deny it. But that is a guess based on what I see rather than any kind of like empirical data.
I do hope that they're gone before they get a chance to put in place measures that will keep them there no matter what.
Well, goodness knows they're trying. I don't know if you watch Right Wing Watch, but there's that one dude who just like, he said the quiet part out loud. He's like, if we don't cheat, we'll never have a Republican president again. And it's like, shouldn't that tell you more than therefore we must cheat?
Yeah.
But apparently not.
Yeah, I haven't watched Right Wing Watch in a while. I used to, and I really should.
Actually, I'm not sure if Right Wing Watch is even there anymore. The last time I went looking, their like their YouTube channel appeared to be just completely gone.
Hello, Purple.
But at the same time, I mean, that's allegedly happened before to them. So who knows? It may not be permanent, whatever it is. But I mean, maybe they're falling victim to the sort of thing that happens to me a lot, where the censor algorithm believes that they're supporting the people that they are saying are disgusting. You know, like it's so hard to call anyone out online anymore because it looks like support. I mean, I actually got in trouble on Facebook recently because, like,
Again?
somehow I'd gotten onto this conversation where someone said that the Proud Boys look like Klingons. And I said, yeah, some of them look like 2 or 3 Klingons, you know, basically fat shaming them. And Facebook decided that I was supporting the Proud Boys because I had mentioned them.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
Facebook really needs to knock that shit off.
Uh-huh.
Well, it looks like the Right Wing Watch website is still here.
Yes, but is the YouTube channel.
I don't know. I got to look on that thing.
Because I actually went looking for it because there was something I had seen that I wanted to post somewhere and just couldn't find it. And I know that YouTube has this rep for unsubbing people, like against their will sometimes, but that doesn't appear to be what happened here. This appears to be a case of their channel was canceled.
No, I don't see their channel.
Yeah. And from what I've seen, it's not the first time that this has happened to them.
It's not.
So whatever. Media Matters is still up though. It's like I actually do like in the name of Know Thine Enemy or whatever. I subscribe to a lot of those channels that show you like what's the latest nonsense that the right wing has gotten up to. You know, what
Okay.
current bullshit are they pulling?
Oh, there's a new person here who knows purple.
Is there?
Kira J. Hello, Kira J. How are you? Glad to see you stop by.
There's new YouTube rules. I don't know.
Yeah,
Somehow
there-
I was out of the loop on that one.
You know, they like to slip new ones in every so often.
I don't know. It's weird. Like Samsung keeps changing their terms of service like constantly. So I get text message after text message after text message of notifications about, oh, yeah, we changed this policy and that policy, by the way. And I'm
Mhm.
like, ugh. And half the time they expect me to reinstall a new OS or whatever, you know, update it. And that inevitably makes my custom wallpaper go away and have to be reapplied. I don't
There
know.
you go.
Well,
Okay, well, any friend of Purple's is a friend of mine.
What on earth is your damage, buddy boy? Problems?
Somebody's insisting about something.
Actually, I sort of skipped his noon feeding.
Feeding. Yeah. That's. I've got to feed drugs to myself.
Yeah. Patience. How long will that take? Nope, nobody knows that reference either. Oh, well.
No, I never know references.
You'd know this one. It was from a comedy thing. Like I saw or heard it on a Dr. Demento CD called Taekwon Leap, also known as Boot to the Head.
I'm not sure I remember this one.
There's this guy like just like low class whatever dude goes to a martial arts class and really doesn't get into the spirit of it at all. And the sensei eventually just starts kicking people in the head.
Sounds good. I like
You
it.
know, and at the end of it, they have a song called "Boot to the Head." And of course, he doesn't key up or anything when he does it. He just goes boot to the head, boot to the head, boot to the head, and all the people fall down and scream because they got, it's a silly little thing, but yeah, it's what popped to mind.
Okay, boot to the head, fall down screaming reminds me so much of these charlatan faith healers.
Oh, yeah. I love how people have made videos like the one dude who thought he was blessing people by thwacking them with his sports coat.
Oh, Jesus.
And people have made videos of that where they put like old 18 or 16-bit fight music over it and, finish him and all of that. And little score pops up every time he hits someone, that kind of thing.
Okay, then.
Someone's using Force Lightning, and you have the Street Fighter ones.
Yep. It's funny, just some of the things these people think they can do to bless folks. You hear about the guy who thinks he'll bless you if he farts in your face?
Oh, right. Yeah.
And the worst part is that people buy it and do it. They're like, oh yeah, I want to be fart blessed by this guy. I hope he's lactose intolerant. People get up to some weird shit. And it's not even what they do, it's the fact that they think it's real. Like genuinely, honestly think that it will really help whatever ails them, I guess. Like, how do you get to be so credulous?
I don't know. I'm tempted to blame it on childhood indoctrination.
I don't know. A lot of the stuff people say about childhood ends up being not true. Although I suppose, the indoctrination may well be, but there have been so many little bits of folk wisdom I've heard about kids that are just bullshit.
Well, yeah.
I mean, like my parents used to think that TV and video games would make me violent. They didn't realize that, number one, it would inspire me, but number two, that it's cathartic rather than teaching me to be violent. It lets me get out any aggressions I may have in a healthy way instead of hurting other people by them.
Mm-hmm.
But no. Got to be raised by frickin' hippie peaceniks who don't believe it.
I remember that stuff going around in my childhood in the 60s, the 1860s.
Right. No, but it's true. I mean, like apparently they've done studies and sitting close to the television set doesn't do shit to your eyes at all. Like it's not bad for you.
Right.
It's one of the reasons, like I think they did the study because of all those VR headsets out there and how close your eyes are to that screen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and apparently sugar doesn't actually make kids hyper.
Okay.
Oh, and also you don't have to wait a freaking hour before you go into the pool again.
Yeah. Oh my, I remember that.
Not even a half hour. You can go right away. Like, it's possible cramps will be a thing, but it's unlikely.
Right.
You're not gonna drown because you ate a sandwich and then went swimming. It's just not gonna happen. And also, as a kid, I was led to believe that quicksand would be a much, much bigger deal than it is.
Yeah.
Between all the movies and Floor is Lava type games we would play, it's just quicksand ended up being nothing.
I watched the Dora the Explorer, the live-action movie, and they had a quicksand scene in it that was actually pretty damn funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've never watched Dora the Explorer in the first place, but I'll take your word for it.
Guy starts singing, everybody else relaxes and gets out of the quicksand. This guy, he just keeps panicking, and he keeps going in further and further, and then these two scorpions climb up on his head and have sex.
I don't know. I still think it's kind of funny. Like, I've never actually seen this in real life, but in movies, when someone's not able to swim, they always make such a fuss about it. It's like they flail so wildly in the water. It's just pure ass panic. And I'm like, are you even trying to swim?
Yeah, I've never seen anyone who does not know how to swim truly drowning to be able to say anything.
Well, that's not what I mean. I've seen people like in the water, like flailing. I mean, usually I'm not talking about someone drowning. I'm talking about someone who has just ended up in the water, believes they don't know how to swim, like they never learned, and they're not even trying to doggy paddle. They're not treading water at all. They're just waving their arms around like that's how you swim and stay afloat.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I've never seen someone like that.
Well, I see it in the movies all the time, and I have to like. There's another one I wonder is how do people who can't read even function? I mean, how do you get around in the world going, I can't read, and here are these things I need to read just to live life at all.
I've known someone like that, and it's not easy at all. No. When they look for certain products, for example, they look for the colors on the label.
And I guess. Oh, go on. I thought you were done.
Which can be interesting, if you've got two products with similar labels. One's nutritious and the other's a poison.
Or they changed the label.
But how do they do it though? I mean, like I guess why is another question. Like, why don't you just go up to someone and say, dude, I never fucking learned to read? Is it all just pride?
Yeah, I think it is. And I'm not trying to give anybody a hard time. I think a lot of it is pride.
There are some places that will read stuff to you if you can't read.
Still, it seems weird to me that someone wouldn't want to correct that.
It seems weird to me because I'm the exact opposite. I mean, I was reading when I was 2 years old. I mean, maybe a kindergarten level, at the day. I'm definitely not reading PhD dissertations, but I was reading. So I don't understand not being able to read.
Well, but I mean, even if you're in that state, I don't understand not wanting to correct it.
Yes, but especially now where everyone has to read. Really,
yeah.
It's a necessity.
This is what I'm saying. I mean, I guess if it was still like, rural Wild West pioneer days, I guess I could understand someone slacking off on the reading because you got other concerns. But when, you're living this like first world privileged existence, how do you even not? I mean, geez, you'd have to sign contracts. You'd have to be able to do all kinds of stuff that requires reading. You have to be able to sign your freaking name with more than an X, probably. I mean, how do you do it? How do you do it? How do you survive it and not even have people know that you can't read? I don't get it. It just seems like it would be really hard to do.
I mean, think of trying to get a job. I mean, the guy I knew, he did get a job, but only because he knew the guy that hired him.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it just seems like it would be a really difficult thing to manage to do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Oh, boy, moi.
Well, I'm glad I learned to read.
Yeah, I kind of like that thing too.
Hmm. I mean, well, you've already heard my rant about how school tries to beat the love of learning out of kids,
Oh,
or
yeah.
rather, the love of reading, anyway. Oh,
Native, you're asking, was he a foreigner? Are you speaking of the person I knew who couldn't read? No. He was born in the U.S. Hey, Geo Sam, how you doing, honey?
oh, that's someone I haven't seen around in quite some time.
Yeah, I don't see Geo Sam all that often. It's good to see you, though.
Hmm. The Xander kitty is still kvetching about that food I haven't gotten him yet. I suppose I could do something about that, but
Oh, Purple, you mentioned somebody as well.
who?
When we were talking about somebody who couldn't read, Purple mentioned a guy that lived in her building, was something in his 60s and couldn't.
Hmm. I don't know.
Yeah,
It
the
just,
guy.
well, it seems like you'd get found out pretty quickly.
Well, everybody, the guy I knew, everybody knew he couldn't read. As a matter of fact, he was in the mental health halfway house. They were trying to teach him to read. weren't getting all that weren't getting all that far.
So, did he actually have like a learning disability then?
I would say no. He was doing a pretty good job as an auto mechanic.
But it sounds like he didn't like have the ability to even be taught.
That might have had something to do with his age. I mean, he was in his 30s.
Mm,
Okay, that doesn't help me understand in the least.
could have been just
Well,
getting in his own way.
I mean, we can learn until the day we die, but as we do get older, the brain does get a little less plastic.
And that's a term I've never liked at all because in my world, plastic is pretty darn solid and not very malleable without melting the fuck out of it. It just seems to me that referring to something as plastic because it can be changed just doesn't seem right to me.
Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, Purple.
Well, you know what I'm talking about, right? It doesn't
Yeah.
make a lot of sense, does it?
Well, yeah, it depends. I guess it depends on the usage you've employed.
I mean, if someone said elastic or rubber or waxen or something that makes it sound like something that can be, manipulated in that way, then fine. But plastic, it sounds like the exact opposite of what's being said.
Well, actually, that's what the whole term came from, is capable of being shaped or molded.
Yeah, yeah.
But usually these days, when people say it, they mean that it's changeable, malleable, don't they?
Yeah. That's
Thus, as I say, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
and maybe has to do with how easy it is to change plastic around and by very low temperatures.
I don't know. It just seems like a strange way to put it. Very counterintuitive.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it, Purple? The way the meanings of words change. In the 70s and the 60s, plastic meant cheap and nasty. And, well, so many cheap and nasty products on the store shelves were made of plastic. Um, yeah.
Well, you know what the future is, right? Plastics.
Oh, yeah.
Ew. Although it's funny, there was that Bloom County sort of riff on that where Steve Dallas goes plastics and the guy goes handguns, disposable handguns. And boy, howdy, has that aged well because, people are doing it.
Yeah. It amazes me the materials that are used to make weapons, firearms.
Yeah.
Something you would not have thought of, because you would think that they would not hold up to the stress of discharging a firearm.
So what,
And that was
eggshells,
only
I
in my
take it?
lifetime. Say again?
So eggshells, I take it?
Yeah.
All right.
And I mean, that was only within my lifetime that you would not have considered making a plastic handgun.
Well, I wonder how long a plastic handgun can possibly last.
Well,
I mean, it's not
See-
like firing a weapon is chilly.
okay. What is the life expectancy of polymer pistols? Let's see if we can find something. Okay, somebody's mentioning 50,000 rounds. Somebody says my dad has an original Glock 17 that he got back in 1987. It's got a ton of rounds through it, works flawless, and is almost 23 years old. They might have some life expectancy then.
It's very strange. I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those things where it's like, what was the? Damn, I lost. I hate my short-term memory. Fucking hell. Because I had something I was going to mention, and now I just absolutely don't remember what it was. But there was something where it was like old and legacy. I don't know. I don't remember. God, I hate that shit so much.
No.
Fucking short-term memory. Oh.
Yes, honey. What? Oh my. Oh. I tell you, one of the things I hate is getting back on track with medications after being in hospital, because they never get the medications right.
What do you mean?
They always miss some medication or some dosage or something.
Hmm.
So getting the regimen realigned is always a pain in the arse.
As is people who insist on saying regiment. Don't you hate those people?
Oh God, yes. Or the other ones that got me.
Regime.
Yeah.
I've seen that too.
The other ones that got me were the people who confused the facility and the facility throughout the U.S. and the city in the Bahamas.
What?
The people like the female slimy bastards who would call the National Aeronautics and Space Administration NASA.
Oh, I've never heard that one.
Aluminum and steel are the only products that can make a profit recycling. Everything else they usually find the cheapest way to get rid of. Well, not quite. There is brass. There are other metals that are
Metals. I think
recycle.
generally.
Well,
I mean, I hate to sound like a hippie, but we're going to have to really kick it in gear because we are running out of some stuff. And it's
like
some
time.
important stuff. Say again?
Like time.
Well, that too. If we haven't already run out of that.
Well,
we may be too late on that one.
yeah. Well, see, that's the thing, though, is I don't know what that will end up meaning in practical terms. Like, okay, well, the world is fucked. There's nothing we can do. We ran out of time. We didn't take care of global warming or climate change, whatever. And now X is happening. Like, well, not what will happen in an event sense so much as what will happen ultimately. Like, will the human race die out, or will it be that the civilization collapses around us? We're not producing, fossil fuel carbon emissions anymore, and therefore the world starts to recover and eventually humanity survives it, or what happens?
Hard to say.
Well, I don't know here. This is, because the whole thing is that we need the technology we have in order to survive. And the technology we have to survive is a keystone in sending ourselves downhill.
Well, actually, I don't really do anything on this channel. The one you would want to sub to look at anything I do would be this one there. Talking to native atheists there.
Wait a minute.
That's the gardening channel.
Yeah, I see what you're doing on. Okay.
Basically, this is reserved for me to give all my opinions. Well, the gardening channel is just gardening. I don't get into religion and politics and all that crap.
Yeah. Sounds like to me a good idea.
I do have a secondary channel myself, but I really never use it. I suppose I should start. I mean, like do something, movie or video game reviews. I don't know, but I never use it. I used to actually post like, let's plays and stuff on it, but I haven't in a very long time.
Maybe I'll do some test runs with live streaming on this channel just to see how things go. And then I can, once I get a little bit more of a feel for it, I can go over and do on the other one. What do you think?
Yeah, worth a try.
I don't know. Sometimes when people ask, what do you think? I love to give answers that are completely irrelevant to the topic. What do you think? Well, my foot hurts a little. Oh no,
Right.
about the project. That kind of thing. I don't know.
I'm thinking pizza would be good tonight.
Yeah. Oh, what would be really good though is some more of that Chinese food.
Oh man, now you're making me want Chinese.
I had pizza last.
Chinese. Anyway, I'll just.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had pizza last night. I was looking at my Domino's thing, and they had the redeem one free pizza thing, so worked.
Huh. I don't know. I've actually been buying like supermarket pizzas, and there's some that are actually quite good.
Oh yeah, there are some that aren't all that bad.
It helps that I have the air fryer as well. I mean, it cooks up a frozen pizza in like nothing flat. It's really good.
Hmm.
It's like after preheat, you're unlikely to spend more than 6 minutes waiting.
Okay. I don't know. I've thought of trying an air fryer. I don't know where I'd put it. I mean,
Well, let's put it this way. Do you have a toaster?
Yeah, I do.
You won't need it anymore.
Oh, you can make toast in an air fryer.
Oh, it has modes at the yin yang. It's got like bake, toast, bagel, pizza, broil, I'm pretty sure is in it. It's got like 8 or 9 different options. You can set everything from temperature to time. It's really good.
Huh, what do you know? Maybe I should think about it then.
And setting the toast thingy, they'll ask you not just how dark, but how many slices. So if you buy an air fryer, you can get rid of your toaster and you'll have space.
Okay then.
Yep. So I have definitely become a believer in air fryers. All right, let's see. Duplicate layer and move that over. Cool. Transform. Hell, I should probably just point this at the Photoshop screen so people can see what I'm doing. Oh dear, am I going to have to? No, I guess not. Transform. Ah, dang it. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well.
Did you break something?
I did not. I just did something the wrong way and had to undo and redo. All right, well, I'm starting to think it's 3 and I need lunch.
Wow, was it? Yeah, it is. It is that late.
Looks like we may have a stool in the backstage.
Well, that's unfortunate. Timing-wise, I mean.
Yeah, I need to get
Yeah,
some.
looks like it.
Looks like I need to get some food pretty soon here and get some stuff done.
I will see you evil geniuses later. Have fun.
Okay, honey, you take care.
I got another few minutes in me, so if you want, we'll end this thing.
And there's the stoolificator. Oh, look, it's MathPeg.
I was down there for a very long time.
What's that, honey?
I was down below for a very long time.
Yeah, they weren't really paying attention to the backstage.
Yeah. Now we knew we knew you were there. We just don't like you. What's this? Robbie wants his computer back.
Sold it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Sold it to
Horrible
gypsies.
person. Wait a minute. I'm trying to see what's going on here. I'm going to get this yet. There it goes. These plastic backing sheets always rip the wrong way. Oh my.
Kind of like a childproof with caps. My parents would hand me the things to open when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God.
can't get this thing open. Open it right up. They look at it like, yeah, childproof my ass.
Well, the Squall Mart has caps. They are locking caps, but they have a little something here at the top where you can just get there with a thumb, hold it down, and then open up the lid. That I don't mind. The ones I hate are the ones that demand that you push the lid down and turn, because you can never get it down enough to get the lid open.
Yeah, I like the ones where you can have these like two arrows to a line, then you can open it up.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, I do have to get going, so
Okay.
see you
Well,
later.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell everybody, because what have we got here? Let's see what we're looking at. 6 people watching. Oh, wow. But, okay, to all you 6 people who are watching. Yeah, there you go, Purple. Well, you take care, Mage, and be good and have fun.
Yeah,
Happy
you too.
New Year and stuff. I'll see what we can do on Wednesday. I don't know. We'll find out.
All right.
And then YouTube doesn't know how to count. You're right. You are absolutely right. There we go. I'm the only one left in here. Oh my. So this is 2023, is it? I don't know what it's going to be compared to 2022. As far as I'm concerned, there isn't much that's worse than 2022. Well, actually, these last few years have been, say the last 4 years have been pretty shitty. Okay. So Purple says I was in a side chat having a conversation with 2 other people, and YouTube said 1 watching. Yeah, they don't know how to count at all. They used the boofoo on the beefy. But I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. We'll have to wait until 2023 is over to compare. Well, offhand, I don't know if I'm going to be around when 2023 is over. We'll have to see about that. Oh, wow. I found water out the Bufu here. For those who don't know, I'm playing Surviving Mars while this is going on. Oh my, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Will you? That is amazing. Okay, so that's that. Look at that. We've got to do something about that one time or another, Purple. Axis and Allies, I haven't played in a long time. I'm not sure I remember how. Yeah, I used to play the occasional computer game. Now I play the very occasional computer game. Oh, well. Yeah. God, I'm hurting. I really am hurting. Kind of hate to. Oof. There you get A-State. Kind of hate to do this, but I think just given the pain and everything, I'm going to have to say I want to thank everybody who's here, and I want to thank everybody who's not here. You guys keep me going, and I hate you for it. It's great though. Thanks everybody, really, for coming by and for continuing to support. You like me, and I'm not sure why, but thank you, really. And I'll keep it coming as long as you keep liking it, and I'll keep doing it, or at least as long as I'm alive to do it. And we'll just take it from there. Excuse me. We'll just take it from there, and we'll see how it goes. And until the next time we meet, be it Wednesday, be it Sunday, I'm not sure which. It'll be Sundays, if nothing else. Thanks a lot, troops. See you on the other side.